Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rip, 23. 11. Here we go.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Little run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Man in motion here is Tucker. Now man born here in Jacksonville, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground with Jeanty, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Vegas.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run with Jeanty. Has an opening, past the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. A pickup of 44 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll go again with Gentile. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Once again, it's Gentile. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Geno. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
In motion, Besh. On first down, here's Geno to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Second down. Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Gentile. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Ashton Gentile, touchdown Raiders. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's a toss out wide for Cheaton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are in the lead by the score of 13-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Play action now. It's Gino. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Bowers the man in motion. On second down, Genty. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the shotgun, Smith. Going up top. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On first and 10, it's Genty.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. We are through one. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it second down and 12 to go. Back is Smith. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not unsurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal, and he sends this kickoff away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Luke. Rip, 23. Here we go, son.
Off the play pick. Here's Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Gino. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's third and 4. Smith. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. It's recovered by one of his teammates. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
13, Luke. Look.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Catch made. That's Wolf. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Turn. They say hot. Think right open. Open.
On 1st down, Watts. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll take this one in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Jaguars go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Gino to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raider 1st down. On the handoff, this is Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. A run. Gentile. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That Gino. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That one. Hot. Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, go! Make it! 30. Hey, son. Here we go.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Sink right. Hey, sink right. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10.
13 Luke on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll run. It's Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and 9.
Fred on red. Hey, kill 11. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Jaguars.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Soko, so high.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, we go to the... We're not even set. Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday. Tell us up.
On the ground, it's Genty. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, Smith. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Up the middle, here is Chilton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A toss out wide for Chilton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
27-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And off, it's Tootin. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Hey, run!
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and long.
Go, go, let's go. All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is fielded at the 13. Look at him go! Still going! And he's gonna score! He takes it back on the punt return. 84 yards! Touchdown, Vegas! The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Woo! Rip, 23. Hey, Soko.
Now Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2.
Hey, go, go!
Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
3rd and 10.
On red. Hey, Soko.
To throw is Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
A second down throw for Smith. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down for the Raiders.
Bowers, the man in motion. Run right up the gut with Genty. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 2. Keep it on the ground with Genty. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Decent 20. Heavy. Here we go.
They'll run it here with 2. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
25, 23.
They go play action for Lawrence. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, we go.
Tight end on the move left. Run out of the gun for Gentry. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Gentry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Bowers the man in motion. Now Gentry. Oh, yeah. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Bowers the man in motion. On 2nd down, Smith throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. In motion, Besh. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jaguars 26. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This taken around the 11th. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
On the set. Go. Son, it's hot. Silver.
On first down, Lawrence. That is hot. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
For a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11, Agate. 11. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at.
30 left.
That defender's bearing down.
Lisa,
You
24.
really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Hey, son, it's hot. 13, Lou. It's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Rip. 11. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, smash. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws.
Hey,
And
Lion.
as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Genty. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll go again with Genty. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 35, here's second and 6. Once again, it's Genty. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are going to extend their lead.
Jaguars 26. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Austin now to return this. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 24.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another run here with Tootin. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Hey, Ron.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Easy. Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She like